Okay, we're back with another episode of Enter the Arena, and I am super excited to be back this time because we had to take a break when the servers went down to transition from the closed beta to open beta. And when it came back, all of our collections have been wiped. Everyone is pretty much starting out from absolute zero. There are um, a couple starter decks that you get after you go through the training, but um, hang on, sorry. But even if you skip the training and you don't want to do it, it's pretty much for new players anyway. You still get the same 5 pre-made decks, but other than those, there isn't a whole lot of anything going on. So this is great for Enter the Arena because this means that I have to create some janky deck with a very small number of cards, and I guess there's a decent number of wild cards. I think I had 3 rares, 1 mythic, and a smattering of commons and uncommons. So I had to decide what I was going to do with this tiny pool of cards because there's just not a whole lot of options. I have to dedicate all of the wild cards to one deck that I'm going to play for a little while. And so in my first Guilds of Ravnica booster, I think I opened about 3. I got 2 or 3 pretty sweet cards from the Izzet Guild. That is blue-red for anyone who doesn't know. And so from that point on, I pretty much knew what I had to do, and that is a control deck, blue-red, based around Niv Mizzet Parun. So this, in my opinion, is the best Niv Mizzet ever printed. The other ones had drawbacks. I recall one had to tap in order to ping an opponent and draw a card, I think. So you couldn't reliably be attacking unless you had methods built in the deck to untap him. This Niv Mizzet, however, is a little harder to cast because he's all blue and red mana, no generic. However, he does everything passively, and he can't be countered, so he will get down onto the battlefield. Uh, there are a few kill spells in standard right now that can get him, but you can attack, and he does everything passively. So whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, or whenever an opponent does, any player, uh, you draw a card if you control him. And whenever you draw a card, he pings any target for 1 damage. So if you play a draw spell like Divination, you're getting insane value because instead of just paying 3 and drawing 2 cards, you're paying 3 mana to draw 3 cards and deal 3 damage, which is he makes everything better. Even Opt is a great example. 1 mana to scry 1, draw a card, uh, and because you cast an instant, you draw another card, and so now you've drawn 2 cards, and you can ping for 2 damage, all off of 1 blue mana. So this Niv Mizzet, if you can get him down, and if he stays on the battlefield for any period of time, the amount of value he generates is absolutely ridiculous. I could only afford to get 2 with the wild cards I have, um, but let's go over how we're supporting him. So we have one other finisher here because we just need something that's big and flying. And I think I opened this from a pack of Magic 19. They give you 5 when you start. So this is kind of just filling up space. Same with some of these other support spells that I wouldn't normally run. Bone to Ash counters a creature, draws a card. I have a Dimir counter because this is just strictly better than cancel. These are just random things that I've opened up. 1 Divination I would probably run more if I could. Some more counters. Befuddle. I don't know, it was kind of a control-y card that gives me a draw, so it can activate the passive ability of Niv Mizzet. What else? Some lightning strikes, not even all of them. More counters, negate and essence scatter, some bounce spells, expel from Orazka and disperse. I think I've played these before in Enter the Arena, so if you don't know what they do, look them up or go watch the old episodes. I was able to get 2 Blink of an Eye, which is really nice. This is, if you pay the kicker, it's just like kind of bad cryptic, where you only get the bounce draw. But that is still pretty good when you have Niv Mizzet out. We also have some shock, because having Niv Mizzet out turns shock into literal lightning bolt, draw a card. Again, it's just the amount of value tacked onto all your spells is insane. And we also have some more interesting cards, especially the new ones. So I spent my 1 mythic wildcard on Ral Is It Viceroy. He's really good in Spells Matter decks, and he's in the colors we need, and he was just there, and he's new and cool, so I got him. His +1 is you look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of those cards into your hand, and the other into your graveyard. -3, he deals damage to target creature equal to the number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile and in graveyard. I think they misworded that. I'm pretty sure what they actually mean is the total number of instant and sorcery cards you own in exile or your graveyard. I think that's my programmer side is a little thrown off by that. But that's nice because if you have any cards with Jumpstart or Flashback and you have exiled them to cast them again, they still count towards the damage that he does. So card draw and selection, creature removal, and then his ultimate at -8, you get an emblem with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, this emblem deals 4 damage to any target and you draw 2 cards. So that ultimate is pretty game-winning. If you have Niv Mizzet out as well, that is several times more game-winning, and yeah, it can just get insane. We also got the new counter spell, Ionize. Counter target spell unconditionally, and it does a shock to the face. So that is pretty sweet. I think we have enough mana where this card is just strictly better than cancel. It's not really that much harder to cast, or actually no, I think our mana is pretty much even on blue and red, so it is exactly as easy to cast. And then in the support slots, because we don't want to get run over, we have Crackling Drake. I'm not entirely sure about this guy yet, but I think he's worth testing. He's like a slightly more expensive Enigma Drake, except the only difference is when he enters, you draw a card. So this one does work with Niv Mizzet as well. But getting it out on turn 4 rather than turn 3 might be just too much. He's also significantly harder to cast. Enigma Drake is 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 generic. And this is blue, blue, red, red. So that it is a bit iffy. There is the possibility that you get to turn 4 and you just can't cast him, especially with really bad mana bases right now in Arena. What else? We got some random creature removal. And the last interesting card here, Electrostatic Field. This is like a mini Gutter Snipe, and he has a couple disadvantages and a couple advantages. The advantage is it's cheaper to cast and much harder to kill. 4 toughness rather than 2 is massive. Downsides has Defender, so he can't ever swing in, but the thing is, Gutter Snipe really wasn't very good at that anyway. Also does less damage. However, I think having it come down a turn earlier and stick around a lot more consistently is worth it, especially because this deck is more around being control-y and generating value doing control things. So I don't know. I'm still not entirely sure, and I've only got 3 because wild cards, you got to be real choosy. But I think the deck definitely has potential to be really fun, really cool, and win games too. So, that was kind of a long intro, but without further ado, let's go ahead and play some games and see how it does. Select deck. Alright. So, the thing that we have to keep in mind is that Arena, all of the collections were deleted and just started again yesterday. So no one truly has the deck that they want unless they have spent a bunch of money on boosters and unlocked a bunch of wild cards as they went, which sure is probably possible, but I think most of the time it's going to be our jank deck versus everyone else's jank deck. So keep that in mind. Take any wins or losses with a grain of salt. Let's see. We have both colors of mana. A couple things to do. I think that's good. Nice, and we get to play on the new Selesnya stage. It's really nice. Looks good. Okay, opponent. Playing white. I have no idea what that means in the current meta. Oh. Search your library for a basic forest or plains. Reveal it. Put it in your hand and shuffle your library. Okay. What's the other one? Flourish. The other one is a 6 mana pump spell. Okay. Not too terribly worried about that. I could leave up a negate, but I have a feeling he's going to play this forest and then just play a creature. And can't counter a creature, but I can bounce it. Ooh, and we have Niv Mizzet. Green-white hopefully doesn't have a ton of ways to... Ooh, didn't draw land. That's not good. Right, shouldn't have a ton of ways to kill off all my creatures, especially if they don't tap. I know Seal Away is still a thing. Amonkhet is gone, so cast... Was it cast out or cast away? I think it's cast out. That's gone. Ixalan's Binding is still a thing. I think I am going to pass, and then I'll wait and see if I need to remove something, or just lightning strike him to the face for 5. Oh god, that feels so good. It hasn't even happened yet, and I'm already looking forward to it. Carnage Tyrant. Well, that's pretty tough. We did not come prepared for the Carnage Tyrant decks. I have... No, it can't be countered. Huh. Another thing I have just thought of in this deck, being super new, and because there aren't any great options, I don't think I have any sweepers. Red, blue, what are... So River's Rebuke is still in, but I think that's... Is that like a rare? I'm pretty sure that's a rare. Oh man, that made me... This Carnage Tyrant made me go from feeling okay to feeling pretty bad. I don't have any pump spells. think I'll let him attack a couple times. And then we'll see what happens. Okay, what in the world am I gonna do here? I can try and just remove some of his creatures and deal some incidental damage, but I have very little chance of winning a race. Hitting for 2 to 5 damage each turn. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I don't know why it asks me to resolve the thing I cast if I'm not in full control. Okay, please get a... Oh, no. And I'm not getting lands. This was kind of my only hope, is to, like, double block with my big creatures. Oh, the dream is dying. So soon. So, okay. At least I'm learning that Crackling Drake does have a major downside to Enigma Drake. I know I talked about it. I didn't think it would come up so soon. Yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna deal some damage and just let him kill me. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's weird. I forgot. Arena still does the count really weird. Another negate. Okay. So yeah, now I can't cast anything, and that game is over. I mean, I could probably chump a couple times, but nah, it's not gonna do anything. Ah, look at this. I got some more cards. Chaos and Mayhem. We will check that out later, but for now, let's keep on going and hope that they don't get a turn... what was it, a turn 4 Carnage Tyrant? Sheesh. I'm trying to think of what else... what else I could put in the deck. I think River's Rebuke is just about the only thing. Hour of Devastation is gone. The red sweeper that's like 5 or 6 mana. Okay, should I kill this guy? If this is an aggro deck, I just want to slow him down. Once I get to 4 mana, I should be safe. Since red-black aggro is so popular in regular standard, I think that is probably... Oh, he did nothing. Interesting. Well, doing nothing is exactly where I want to be. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I want to use a lightning strike on him, but spending 1 mana to take him off attacks for a couple turns, that was worth it. Yeah, I'll take one. So, the question is, should I wait on Crackling Drake until I can have the mana to give him negate protection? I think I do. There's a lot of cast down, murder, all that kind of stuff, and he has the mana for those. And he's holding cards in hand when he could have been playing creatures, so I think it's pretty reasonable that he has kill spells. I think I will spend 2 mana, though, to take this guy out. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, so maybe I'll hit that guy again. Or whatever he plays. Alright, he is up to 6 mana, so he can start playing big, fat, scary things. Sadly, I didn't draw something that can counter a creature. I think I'm gonna shock this guy just to get some more spells in the graveyard. Okay. There we go. He's not that big, but he protects himself. I can protect him once against a spell. So yeah, feeling pretty okay. If I get something good in the next turn or two. Opponent is thinking over his options. And he decides to swing with the 6/6. That's a good one. Good choice, man. I would do that too. It's a lot of mana up. What is he doing with it? Okay. Yep. 7. That's a good number. Oh. That sucked. That's not what I wanted. 9 lands. Holy crap. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to chump now. What I do miss about being in blue-black is just all of those unconditional kill spells. Like when I was playing around with lots of control builds in Dimir colors on the last iteration of. Oh my, gotta be joking me. Opt. Okay, I'll keep that. He has no mana to pump, so I'll let that go one more time. There we go. Ooh, don't want that. Not even a little bit. Oh, okay. I don't know if this does it exactly, but he can't give himself toughness, right? So I can block his creature. Of course, he could just lightning strike me or shock a couple times. Wonder if he's slow rolling the burn spells. Oh, and gains first strike. Shit. I think that'll do it. I mean, I can go ahead and cast a spell. It doesn't give me any toughness, though. That was a good game. You got me. Well, let's see. I don't know. Oh. Oh. 10 lands. Maybe I should take out a land. I have 24, I think. Oh man, that feels pretty bad. I figured with all of my spells that can draw stuff, I wouldn't be in so bad a shape. But sadly, I don't have the cards to edit the deck, even if I wanted to, right now in the middle of my games. Maybe I should switch my goal to get down a Niv Mizzet and keep him on the battlefield for a couple turns just to show off what he can do. Because I've tested this deck a couple times and I have gotten him down, and it's a sight to behold for sure. One time an opponent went to kill him with an instant spell. His ability triggers, draws me a card, and it's a negate, so I can save him with the card that he drew me, and I get 2 damage and another card from casting the negate. What's this guy? When it enters the battlefield with the top 3 cards of your library into graveyard, you put a land card on top of the library. Okay. Should I kill him? He is a 3/1, and I have a shock. I think that's pretty much exactly the kind of trade that I want to be making. Oh God, again. You know what? I'm gonna try and opt into a land. Oh, there it is. What do you know? I'm sick of not hitting my land drops and then flooding out later in the game. I'm really good at that. That's most of my actual skill in life, apparently. Miss early land drops. Late game, get nothing but land drops. See, again? Jeez. Alright, so this has Death Touch, so he can still swing in every time. I think I'll kill it. I wish I had a shock for that, but it's okay. See, if I got a land, I also would have been able to hold up an Essence Scatter. I don't know if I would have used it on him, but... Severed Strands, what's this? Oh! Interesting. I was not aware of this one. Okay. Missing lands again. With the Crackling Drake in hand. At 3. What the hell? Every single time? This can't be a regular thing though. It has to be a statistical anomaly of some kind. I guess I'll just lightning strike him, because why not? Send a message. Another... Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Just main phase opt into land drop. Oh! Looks like a flying vampire siege rhino? Oh, okay. Yeah, I recognize him. He's not new. Oh, Sweet hallelujah. Another Crackling Drake, now that I can actually cast it. Oh, and a land. Okay. Oh, my luck is changing. Everything is so much better now. He's probably going to kill it. With, yep. I was going to say cast down, but murder will do it. Draw a card. Oh, and we can play him next time. Oh, so good. Okay, so we'll just shock his face to pump up the Crackling Drake for next turn. And we can cast Ral. And if not, we got some spell backup. Even if he plays something that's like a 5/5, we can Lightning Strike and Shock, and then swing in for 8. Sadly, though, we don't have any way to protect him from another kill spell. Of course, if he had another kill spell, wouldn't he have played it? Ah, there we go. Okay, well, I might as well just do this now, because I was going to anyway. Yep, drain 3. My turn. I don't want to return that guy. Unless... Oh, man. Should I just kill this guy? Or should I get more spells? I'm kind of out of mana. I think I just want to kill him. And attack. So, feeling pretty good. I'm out of mana, but green-black shouldn't have anything hasty. Oh, and he has nothing. Alright. I think we got this game in the bag now. Awesome. Okay, so let's just chain together some spells and see if we can get our Crackling Drake to 11 to finish out the game. No, that's not going to do it. Actually, that will do it. Donk. Hallelujah. The deck functioned. There was a time at the beginning there I was really worried that everything was falling apart again. But there is enough incidental card draw to get us to our lands. I think once this deck is actually tuned to be a bit more efficient, get all the best spells, I could certainly see dipping into a third color, most likely black or white. And I'm not sure what exactly the best criteria is for that. I like the Boros sweeper, but it only does 3 damage to everything, so it doesn't really help against the big guys. Although it doesn't kill our guys either, which is a huge deal. Alright, 3 lands. Okay, that looks good. I wonder if I should... I think I'll just go island first, and then opt at the end of his turn. Yeah, what is it, like Deafening Clarion? It's so funny, because a clarion is a musical instrument, I believe. Like a super old school trumpet, right? Deafening Clarion, 3 damage. Toot toot! Blow up your eardrums. I'll take a land. Having a guaranteed 4th land is nice, because next turn I'm probably just going to get a Crackling Drake and never be able to cast it otherwise. Ooh, another opt. Alrighty. I'll just do that at end of turn as well. So Deafening Clarion deals 3 damage to each creature, and I think you can also give it the ability, like you can 2-mode it to give your creatures lifelink until end of turn. Which, what is this? Let's see what color he chooses. Yeah, so if you're not killing Niv Mizzet and Crackling Drake, that could be a really good spell. I think we're done with lands for a little bit. Of course. Ooh. Okay. This is pretty good. He missed his... Did he miss his land drop? I think I'm just gonna do this and then kill that guy before he can gain life off of it. I don't know what he's doing exactly. Oh, absolutely nothing. That's nice. Alright, so now I can leave Ionize up. Yeah, I think I'll hit that. Oh, Opterist, so I can kill him with this. 4 damage. Do I want to go with Ral or kill it? If I play Ral, he might start playing artifacts to get flying creatures, and I think I would just rather kill the value engine here. But he is also going up. He's like, ooh, and he didn't play anything. Okay, that's really good. Oh, let's see if he has a counter. Nope. Awesome.
Think you could beat me? You're welcome to try.
Cool. Feeling good now.
Wisely, because the other one's going.
Oh yeah, I wonder if he realized I do still. Ooh. The Essence Scatter, I have one available for next turn. Or no, not next turn. Sorry. The turn after, when I play Ral again. Oh, and look at that. 3 mana counter anyway. Okay. So even if I only get to +1 him a bunch of times... Wait, what does he have? Not too worried about that.
The search for the unknown.
Ooh.
That's real science.
Okay, so a potential 6/4 in a moment here. Nice, feeling good. Sarah Angel, Flying Vigilance 4/4. Yep, no question about that. Oh! Okay. Gotta do it. Yep. I'm gonna do that too. So sadly, this isn't actually card draw, this ability, so it doesn't trigger Niv Mizzet. Because I look at the top 2 and then put 1 into my hand. However, I'm gonna... Hopefully this guy doesn't just concede. And I'm gonna start to show you some value here. Oh man. Oh god, this is ridiculous. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Ooh, what else can I do? I want to keep up a counter. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. This this is ridiculous. Oh, this card is so good. And he's drawing me cards too. Yes. Um I'll let that resolve, actually. Oh, he did it before end of turn. So at my cleanup step, I will have to discard something. I'm not sure what. Um, I guess I am a little worried that he kills Niv Mizzet, but I do have an extra Gift of Paradise. I'll go ahead and counter that. Do some damage, draw some cards. This guy's gonna probably scoop soon. Do some damage when we draw a card. Opt. 1 mana. 2 draws, 2 damage. Sure, we'll take that. Why not? We're just gonna do some damage, draw a card. Let's go ahead and shock. Oh shoot! I should have played the electrostatic fields before I did that. Hang on. Watch this. Oh, I love this. Oh wait. How much do I have? 3 mana? Okay. I have to do the regular one. We'll bounce my own thing. Deal some damage. Draw some cards. Deal some damage. Let's draw some cards. Let's see what we got. Ooh, a disperse. And an island. Already played a land, I think. Fine. We'll just end it. That was pure catharsis. All he has to do is stay on the battlefield for a couple turns, and the value engine driveth on. I would normally be laughing my ass off, but it was just too impressive. It's awe-inspiring. Alright, so I think that was 4 games. Let's go ahead and do 5. Because at least I hit my goal of play an insane couple of rounds with Niv Mizzet. God, he's just so good. Yeah, I have a feeling that this deck, once tuned, can be really, really incredibly fun. And competitive, I believe. I don't see why not. It is weak to God, I'd rather have turn 3 counter up. It is weak to hexproof creatures and big fat creatures, but I think in the final build there would probably be at least River's Rebuke, because there's just too much other stuff that that we can't deal with without that card. Speaking of which, this is looks like a go wide deck, so that's another thing that is a little hard to deal with. But this is the exact I guess it doesn't really matter. This is the exact situation where splashing white for the... Oh, wow, that was rude. Go ahead and main phase kill this guy. Stop the life gain a bit. And have a negate up. Yeah, I can't think, like, what else? What else could you put in to sweep the opponent's board away? Alright. Should we throw down Ral right now? I think we have to. We need some cards to deal with these guys. And he can't kill it right now.
I'm gonna hover over you like a dark cloud. The search for the unknown.
Ooh. I think right now, shock is what I need. Yep. So if I stay in two colors, I could more easily fit in like a what do you call it? Oh, rude. Ooh. Shoot. I'm not sure what I want here. We have this befuddle. Ooh, okay, this allows me to play Niv Mizzet next turn. God, I could have done it this turn, huh? Oops. Oh, we're gonna call that a misplay. But hopefully if he attacks wrong, I can befuddle something and he won't actually kill Ral, in which case we would actually be in a super good spot. Alright, so I have enough to negate and ionize, or negate and befuddle. Attack. Attack him with 2. Do I want to just cycle this? Yeah, I'll cycle it. Prevent him from gaining a life. Okay, that's pretty good too.
You're good. Not as good as me, but...
Ooh. 5/5. Let's play defensively. All right. We're in an okay spot. The life gain is definitely annoying. Of course. Of course. If we can get down in Niv Mizzet, I don't think I want to risk opting and not finding a land. Okay, so now if he lives for one more turn, we can wreak havoc on the opponent's board, right? So what else can he do? Okay, so they have vigilance. Uh-huh. Draw a card. That's good. Go ahead and opt. Probably kill like 2 of his guys here. Yeah. Ooh, a cancel. I have a counter. I have 2 counters, so I think I need removal for the board. That Sarah's Guardian. Oh, and that's gonna do it, huh? Yeah. Yep. Uh-huh. This is starting to feel pretty good. I gotta be honest. This is one of the most satisfying decks I think I've ever played. This is right up there with, oh, if he has a seal away, that was pretty bad. But I do have another Niv Mizzet. Alright, we're not out of the woods yet. But it's looking good. I didn't leave up my counters, but I think I'm good with that, right? Let's hit him. Opt. See if we can get a damage spell. Okay, well, let's start hitting him, and then we'll I'll just go ahead and draw this, or scry, and then draw. And then I can bounce that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll have gate. Oh man. Mizzet's ability. I wish in this message right here it would tell me which ability, just to be super extra clear. I know it's not necessary because you can look at what's on top, but yeah. All right. So, let's see him try to play a non-creature, and oh God. I wonder if I should just let him think that I drew that. Play mind games. Hey, thanks for drawing me that negate, man. Too bad you can't type to other players. I would definitely do that. And it looks like he realizes how pointless everything is, including life itself, and he scoops it up. So, there we go. Izzet is the best guild. I'm gonna go ahead and brook no argument on the matter. Niv Mizzet is the best card ever printed in life. And no one should play it. Only me. Because playing against that guy is going to be annoying as hell. But anyways, on a more serious note, guys, thank you for watching. The first couple of games, pretty bad. Just nothing was working out for us. But in the last games, wow, we really saw the power of Niv Mizzet. So hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And have a great day.